Hello, Mariana. My name is Kiran, and today I'm here to give my final presentation on organizational leadership principles and practice. From my journey of exploring organizational leadership roles to identifying how leadership style influence the direction of the organization, I'm here to present what I have learned throughout this class. So let's get started with the key theories. Out of all the theories I read in this book, assigned and emergent leadership stood out to me. Some people are leaders because of the position that they are given in an organization, whereas some are the leaders because of the way they perform and they behave in a certain group. They are commonly called leaders, but then the one who's already given an authority is an assigned leader, but the another one who reach out to the people without any particular status in that company is the emergent leader. Whereas they both perform as a leader, their duties, their activities, their responsibilities are different. An assigned leader has more responsibilities than an emergent leader, but then at the end of the day, they both attempt the same purpose. Assigned leaders derive their authority from their positions in the company's hierarchy. Eventually, employees must come to respect the person, be that any kind of leader he is. The assigned leader needs to demonstrate the problem solving skills, the ability to motivate employees in order to justify his position. Whereas an emergent leader, he is verbally involved, he initiates new ideas, his personality affects the kind of duty he is performing. He is not supposed to be a leader by the demand of his job, but then he stands out of his comfort zone to act as a leader in that very place. The other theory that stood out to me was Zelznik's follower typology. It was introduced by Harvard professor Abraham Zelznik in 1965. He tried to introduce the relationship between the leaders and the followers to help each other better understand, and the followers to become leaders eventually. He came up with 4 different components of followers, starting with impulsive, compulsive, masochistic, and withdrawn. Impulsive followers are often rebellious and they try to lead whilst being led. They are sometimes spontaneous and courageous, while compulsive followers want to dominate their leaders, but then hold themselves back because they think that it is not ethical to do so. Masochistic followers want to submit to the control of authority figure even if they feel discomfort in that. Withdrawn followers, they does not care about whatever is happening around the work. They just want to do their work and then they get paid for whatever they're doing. So yeah, those were the key theories. Now I'm going to talk about the assessment taken during the class and the insights gained. I really like the ethical leadership style questionnaire. As a leader, I would not want to deliver any unethical messages to my followers. I will never stand my false practice. The false practice might sound good for a certain period of time, but then fall would be eventually for the company as well as the leader's reputation. Doing the right thing would be my very first and foremost priority. Fulfilling the ethical responsibility and treating others fairly would be the core area of my practice as a leader. My current leadership style is democratic leadership. I think it plays a crucial role in sustaining and advancing democracy throughout the organization, as well as it helps to get the work done. The practices that are used to lead and motivate followers includes trusting and respecting, and it lets an easy flow of communication, generates the employee reward and a share of positive feedback within the organization, which is the must for the smooth running of operations. Measures that I would take to avoid the leadership pitfalls would be early training of the employees so that they know their work better and then they know what they are doing, and then they would know if there is any glitch, then their leader is always there to help them. Okay, so the next topic is relationship management. I think it's one of the most important as well as the difficult management between a follower and his leader. Most of the times the followers, they hesitate to talk to the leaders, and the leaders exert his authority on the followers, and that kind of makes the things harder. But in an organization where there are diversities, people are working from the different environments, it's very hard for the leader to assert his authority and get the work done from the employers, because different people from the different backgrounds have different way of understanding the things. For this, we took an assessment from the book to count the leadership styles that compares when it viewing from a global landscape. I see my culture as more egalitarian as compared to the global data, and I think that my culture, the culture of my country, it emphasizes on the future more than the others. This is because, as I just said, that when people from different diversities work together, it becomes very harder for the leader to maintain the direction in which the success or the downfall is going to. In the conclusion, I would say that I definitely learned a lot of things from this class. There were a lot of hidden leadership ideas and styles that I was unaware of, and this class taught me really well, especially the assessments that I taken, the case studies that I did. Overall, it was a great learning experience. Thank you so much, Mariana, and if you have any questions, you know how to contact me. Thank you.